you in a band? Are you both in a band?
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, brilliant. Take a bow. Take a bow.
I wouldn't say no to a coffee if that's all right.
I'll go and get you one. What would you like?
No, you've got to make it, don't worry. No. Fine. We'll take you a second.
Alright, you do.
I'll go and get it.
Alright. How'd you take?
Right? Yes. Well, I had good instructions. I did call ahead, otherwise I'd never have found it.
Oh, wouldn't you? Okay.
There's the beauties.
Oh, there they are.
So we've got 30-litre corn bean.
Yep.
First.
That's down to the bottom.
Yes, I'll take that down now.
And then the two that are the same variety of that, they're down there as well.
Yeah, the 250.
And then the rest are here.
And the willows on the...
Yeah.
You know,
But we don't expect you to get onto the island.
Yeah, it's a spilly bit. It'll be nice today. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's proper solid clay, that is.
Okay, so now we have instructions.
So because Nikki forgot to...
Because I forgot to take the string off the tree before we put it in the ground.
Yeah.
Right. This is where...
it sort of unwinds, I'm not sure, in one bit. It's one continual...
I know. But it's not really unwinding very well, is it?
Is there one above that as well at the very top?
I hope not. If there's one at the top, we are snookered, or whatever the polite term.
There is a bit further up. I can see it.
What, up there?
Yeah,
Oh my life.
I'll have to get it.
No, you won't. You don't like heights, do you? Just to hold the ladder, because it's going to sink in this clay. Oh my life. It's very windy up here. Oh my life.
I think there's another bit above that again, is there? And another bit above that. Oh, let's put the phone down.
Okay. And so, there is our first hornbeam tree planted. And I can't say without minimum fuss and stress, because that's not true. Let's just say it was a learning curve, I feel. And it can only get better from here. 1 down, 8 to go.
You're just going to get some water on it now.
Yeah. Okay. And here we go. The end of an era. The last piece of heavy machinery leaving sight. How sad does that look? Our little digger's going. Which means if the diggers are going, it means the boys are going.
quite yet. Not quite yet. A couple more days.
Look at that, casualties. 6 months I've been making these boys cups of tea, and on the very almost last day, 2 of my mugs are casualties. That's an omen. It means they've got to stay, that's what it is. Now that's a big bit of equipment. Alright, Clarky?
On the island.
Castaway.
Reward time. Cheers.
Look at those trees, boys. Look at those. That's what we've spent all day doing. They look bloody amazing, if I do say so myself. And also down at the bottom by the lake as well. I'll walk you down and show you. Look at those! Oh, that's really lovely. And we've just been over to the cider barn and had a pint and a pizza by way of a treat. Now, can you see the weeping willow on the island? And then those 3 there. We've also planted those today. Out with the girlfriends, afternoon tea. Smile, ladies.
Picking out my
Oh, look at that for some lovely loves. Oh, after all the hard work, can't wait. Yum yum.
Well, here we are down Western Supermare Golf Club on the practice area, and Nikki's having a golf lesson.
Yeah, look at that, come on.
She has potential. A putt to win the Masters. Just left it short.
I bet you could still get excited. Push that hard.
How's it going?
It's going. Husband, round of applause, please.
No pressure.
There it is.
Morning everyone. Excuse the hum in the background if you can hear it. It's a fan, and sadly I don't want to turn it off because it's absolutely boiling here today. Yeah, roasting. But anyway, that's beside the point. I'm doing a bit of painting today. I'm holding a little craft workshop for some friends, so I'm just doing some name tags for when they arrive. And I thought I'd show you what I'm doing, really. I live just outside Cheddar, which is famous for its strawberries, so that's what I'm using. Strawberries is my inspiration for this. And don't get me wrong, I am not a watercolourist at all, but I enjoy dabbling, so that's what I'm doing. Let's just wake up my paints. I started this yesterday actually, and then had to finish because I had something else to do in the kitchen. So I'm just waking up the paints, which is the beauty of watercolours. You can just add a bit more water and there they are, all ready and waiting for you again. So that's what I'm doing. Got a couple of greens here. I've got a sap green and then what's that one? No, that's a sap green. What's this one? Green gold. And I've added, and also add in a little bit of lemon yellow to that as well. So let's wake that up over here and put that in there. I will probably add a little bit of French ultramarine as well. Have I got any of that left in here? No, I don't think I have actually. So it just gives it a little bit of a blue-green sort of tinge as well then. That's it. Okay. Ready and raring to go. And that is where I'd got to yesterday. This isn't the correct paper as well. I mean, obviously you should use watercolour paper and this isn't watercolour paper, but it doesn't matter. These are just sort of like luggage tags. All finished. Sorry about the light, everyone. Having trouble with the blinds shut because it's so hot, but as I say, so there's quite a lot of shadow. I am sorry. That window, I feel. My word. That's a lot of rain and quite a lot of lightning. Could do with having the doors and windows open to get a bit of air in, but I feel that's probably not going to happen.
Well, it's 8:15 in the evening and it's 32.7 in the lounge. It's absolutely ridiculously hot. It's just, and believe it or not, it's just starting to cool down. I've got all the blinds down, trying to keep some sort of cool. And Nick said, I just thought I would have some chocolate. A Tunnocks tea cake.
I just thought I'd have a treat. Has anybody ever eaten a Tunnocks tea cake with a teaspoon before? I mean, really?
Oh, and over here, hang on. This is our spot for the evening. Fan on. Foot baths.
And cold flannels.
And cold flannels.
Because all attempts to have something lovely to keep us cool have failed. I ordered a Dyson, what's it called?
Cool something.
Cool air cooler, cool air. For
Arrived
not
yesterday.
insignificant amount of money, I hasten to add. It arrived yesterday about 3:30 and promptly died at about 6 p.m. And there are no more to be had in the entire country apparently. So that winged its way through the post office and back to Dyson via DPD this morning. But who knows when we'll get a replacement. So anyway, there you go. It's a Tunnocks tea cake with a teaspoon and a cold flannel for me.
I'm not sure if you can make that out, but just outside our bedroom window is this, and that is a female glowworm trying to attract the males. It's quite a bright light, isn't it? And I'll put the light on and I'll show you. Can you put the light on, Nick? And put the light on. There you go. And that's what it looks like. Okay. Brilliant. There you go. That is without doubt hound. What a lovely take that was. They come in with their fins out of the water, their dorsal fin. They're all a good sized fish, they're all between about 6 and 8. There you go, mate. Thank you very much. Look at that, isn't that beautiful?
Morning everyone. So here we are today. Heat wave over, thank goodness. Much more sensible weather. We were actually going to go out today to a local national trust for a bit of an escape day, as it were, but the weather is perfect for doing a bit of manual labour again. It's not too hot, so that's what we're doing, and we are on gravel board again. It seems never ending, this gravel board lark, but anyway, that's what we're doing. We want to put some gravel board along where we planted the trees on the grass side. I say grass side, it's more like weeds, but anyway, to retain the grass stroke weeds, we need to put some gravel board down. So we've just been to our local builders merchants, which is literally a few hundred yards up the road. Very fortunate, because we just had to put it in the Land Rover, and 3.6 metre lengths of gravel board sticking out at the end of the Land Rover on a long journey wouldn't have been good. But with me sat in the back with a bit of rope attached to the back door, trying to keep it from swinging open and closed. But anyway, we've managed it and we're here, so that's what we're doing today. So you can see what we're up to. Same old actually, but never mind. This is the area we need to put the gravel board into, as I say, to retain the grass / weed. and you can hear the noise. Ian is actually over there in the distance. Where is he? Over there, cutting up the stake to actually attach the gravel board to. So that's our job for the next few hours. Here we go. The culmination of a good few hours hard work. We've still got to chop the tops of the posts off and backfill, and then I do think we're going to have to take some soil off of this and get rid of it, because we need to put a layer of bark chip mulch along here really, because the weeds just pop up for fun. So, but I'm not sure we've got it in us to actually move barrow loads full of soil at the moment, but that's pretty well hard work, but the right decision to do that today, because as I say, the weather has been really good for it. Would have been nicer to be at the National Trust property eating a scone with some jam and cream, but and here comes Mr. Clark to take the tops off the stakes now. I think I'll go and make a drink. Just a man surveying his work with an ice lolly. Oh, I was going to say cheers. That was terrible filming. Sorry about that. That may not make it. That may be cut.
Here we are at Burnham Barrow Golf Course, and we're here for the final qualifying for the British Open Golf. It's very well organised. Parking's free, entry's free. It's all good stuff. So
and it's great golf weather actually.
it is.
Warm but not sunny, and not raining at the moment, but it could do. The sky's looking a little bit iffy, but we'll get wet if it does.
Sure.
Hi everyone. It's quite late on in the day actually. Mr. C has gone off fishing, last minute decision, and I thought I'd get some things prepped. I'm going on a sewing day, my sort of monthly sewing day with lots of lovely friends on Saturday, and some of them are making a hold-all, just a sort of simple hold-all bag, which I fully intended to make, but we meet once a month, and of course these plans were made the last time we met, which is over 3.5 weeks ago now, and I should have prepped and I haven't. So I wasn't going to do it, but I found myself with some extra time this afternoon, so I am trying to prep to actually make that bag. I was originally going to create patchwork fabric, but clearly that was best intentions. And 3.5 weeks ago. So I'm not doing that, but I have got some leftover fabric. from my quilted jacket, which you saw me cutting out a couple of episodes ago, and I have to admit I still haven't completed it. It's all the pieces are quilted, and I did intend to complete that on Saturday if I wasn't doing this, but I quite fancy doing this, so why not? So anyway, the fabric is bits left over from my quilted jacket, and it sort of looks like patchwork fabric, so I'm just quilting that very, very simply, just a grid to get it ready so I can actually cut the pieces out. So this is the biggest bit, and I've done all the horizontal lines. I'm now going to do in the opposite direction, and then I've just got 2 end pieces to do. I've done the pockets, but in true me style, not prepared at all. I started off, did the 2 end pockets and quilted them, and then I've almost run out of that cotton, but doesn't matter. So I've chosen something completely different for the rest of it, but it's fine. It sort of works, and it's only for me, and I don't think anybody's going to notice that the actual pockets on it are in a slightly different, well no, actually quite a big difference, but a different thread. But that's okay. As I say, if I don't shout about it, hopefully nobody will notice. So here we go, let's try and get this finished. Just roll it up so I can do the next grid line. Easier to feed through the machine here. I should be using my bigger machine actually with a wider throat, but this is the one that I'm taking to my group, so this is the one I'm going to use. Keep it all the same. Okay, so that piece is finished. You can see it better on the non-patterned side. So it's just a simple square grid, but I think that's okay. And as you can see on that side, you can sort of see it, can't you? So that's going to be the outside, and that's going to be the lining. And funnily enough, the fabric I'm using for the lining is actually left over from these trousers I made, which are out of a duvet cover. But great way of getting a very affordable garment is to buy a double, king size, whatever, duvet cover, and especially if you can get it in a sale because you've got 2 sides. So really, really useful. I think I may have said that before. But anyway, so I'm very matchy today if I went out with this bag. So that's the big piece done. The 2 pockets are done, and I just need to do the 2 end panels, and then I'm ready to cut my pieces to the right size, and they'll be ready to go to my sewing group on Saturday. So that's a bit of a sense of achievement, because I didn't even think I'd have time to do that. So all good. See you soon. Ian, there's an owl. It's an owl outside the bedroom window. Look at that. He's looking right at me. Oh my goodness. I can't believe it. I mean, I'm assuming he's okay.
Hi everyone, a quick update on the bag that I was prepping for when I saw you last time, really. I went to sewing group yesterday and as per, forgot to even think about video and anything. I'm really not very good at this stuff. So I'm home today and I thought I'd show you my progress and show you what I've got to do next, basically. So just bear with me and I will flip you around so you can see. Okay, so, excuse me. Okay, so here's my bag that I got on quite well with yesterday. It's the bag that I was doing the prepping for last time we spoke. It's just made out of anything I've got in the house. I haven't bought anything at all to make this bag, and that's the way I wanted it. So it's not the best, maybe certain things don't match particularly well colour-wise. I mean, the zip there, in an ideal world, you know, it would probably be the same colour as the binding, and maybe the binding would be more of a tan colour, but I am using this sort of greeny fabric as an accent, so that's where that's come from. But these are all leftovers. Actually, they're leftovers from my quilted jacket that's still not finished. And a pair of trousers that I made here. So yeah, I did joke with my friends yesterday that it could be the ultimate in capsule wardrobes, this. The trousers are made out of this, a jacket made out of this and this, and then obviously a matchy bag. So I do feel that when it's all finished, I am going to have to turn up to sewing group wearing all of that, as sad as that is going to look. But I think it'll be quite funny. Anyway, that's where we are. So you can see that I've done all the quilting, which is what I did the other day, basically quilted. I've put my straight bias on here. I have made my own straps out of wadding and fabric, and I've got them pinned very roughly where they're going. I need to get those stitched on, those straps, but obviously only up to about here. And then I need to put my zip on. Then I need to put the ends in the bag, which are obviously here and here, because it's going to sort of roll up and be a small padded holdall. But what I am going to do first, I think I'd quite like an outside, either pocket, or I might even put like a flap underneath these, with binding on either side and just stitched underneath here, not here as a proper pocket, and then that will go over my trolley that I carry my sewing machine in going to classes, or it'd also go around a normal suitcase, wouldn't it? So I might do that. One of the ladies yesterday was doing that actually, and I thought it would be quite difficult, but I don't think it's going to be. So I'm just going to make a rectangle of fabric, quilted and bound on the edge, on the top edge, to go in here. And I think I'm going to do it out of this because that's what I've used for the ends of the bag. And yeah, that's what I've used for the ends of the bag, isn't it? Yes, it is. And the pockets on the ends, because there's pockets on the end, I've used this. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to do that now, and then I can stitch the handles on, because obviously this flap is going to go underneath this handle. So I'm going to get on with that now. Here we are all marked out for the handles, and I've put that pocket on here, and I've just got it pinned in place a minute to keep it, but there's where I'm gonna, okay, and there's my joins at the bottom, which I've covered, and there we go. So just need to get that stitched now. Now this is the really tricky bit. Well, it's not tricky, it's just awkward. Got to ease your ends in on the wrong side. And I mean, look at that mess everywhere. There's no glamorous shots here. Look at that, absolute carnage. But I've done the other end. This is the last end. I'll see you on the other side. Okay, so this is some time later, but we're done. We're stitched. We're all there. All I need to do now is to turn that bias binding over to cover that seam on the inside of the bag. Now I think I'm going to actually hand sew that because I quite like hand sewing anyway, and I just don't think I've got it in me to sit at the machine any longer, so I'm going to do that this evening. Just turn that over on both ends. But before we do that, let me see, turn it in the right way. Oh yes. And there she is. Oh, I'm so pleased with that actually. There's my end pockets. There. Some nice end pockets. I've got little tabs on there. Now the only thing is I haven't made a long handle yet. I will do. I'll make it the same as this one. But I couldn't get any of the triangle things that were big enough. They only had the little ones in the shop that I went to. So, I mean, I'm not sure I'll use it anyway with the long ones. Look, working zip both ways. The only thing is that it isn't a bag zip. It is just a double-ended sort of cushion kind of dressmaker zip, so it's not the strongest, but as I say, I was using things I had in the house only, so I was going to stand up then and put it on, but I think I've made the straps too long. Yeah, I think I have, but that's just too bad now. Let's just see. Oh, actually no. No, that's okay, because that's probably how I'd want to carry it. And if it's not, I guess I can always do something like that, can't I? Yeah, I could always do that. Right, I've got the zip open now to show you, and I've made, I don't know if you can see, a cardboard insert, and I've covered it with fabric, just sewn very roughly. And the idea being, if it, gets ruined, it's only cardboard. I have put sort of tape around the cardboard, but if I need to change it, I can just unpick that and put a new piece in. But that's all I had to hand. I didn't have anything else. I guess I could have put some, that mount board that you frame your tapestry, pull your tapestries over. But yeah, I'm really pleased with it. Very happy. So it's actually finished. Ta-da! 3, 2, 1.
If you enjoyed my Nana and Papa's video, please like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. He's biting my foot.